Welcome back to another episode of Outback Goldfever. We're expecting some rain in a couple of days, so Mark and I are on our way out to a nearby detecting spot where we've picked up some gold before.
So if you like today's video, you can help us out by hitting that like button, and stay safe out there and happy hunting. Yeah, g'day and welcome. We're just back in an area where we've found some specimens in the past. Just having a bit more of a look around, a bit wider to where we found those specimens before, and just checking out the area in general to see if we can get a pattern developing on our GPS of where the nuggets or where the species run from, and maybe where a reef is. And I've just got a nice signal here. It sounds pretty nice, but I'll give you a listen, see what you think. It's a bit of a loud signal there, but it still does have that nice mellow sound to it, so hopefully that's a piece of gold or a specie. We'll give it a dig and see what we can pull out of the ground there. Okay, still in the hole, sounds pretty good. Fingers crossed that's a piece of gold. There it is, a nice piece of gold. It's probably a gram, that piece. Yeah, looks nice and rough. Yeah, that's a nice little piece of gold, that one. You beauty. There we go, just fill the hole back in.
Yeah, so I got my first signal of the day. I've been detecting for about an hour on a well-known patch area here. So there are quite a few detector holes around. We're obviously not the first ones here. Now I've got a signal here that sounds really promising, and it's right in between other people's detector holes. Yeah, I'm gonna show Mark and see what he thinks about this signal. Have you had any luck so far?
Yeah, the one piece.
Oh, the one big piece?
1 grammer.
Nice. Oh, good job. That's close to a gram. And rough, like the others. Good job.
What do you got here? Big gold?
No, I don't think it's going to be that big. But I still think it's going to be gold, because, yeah, just look around you.
Yeah.
The detector holes everywhere around here.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any rubbish yet, so should be gold.
Yeah, that's going to be gold. That sounds pretty good.
Does have a nice wobble to it. Gold?
It's definitely gold.
That could be another nice specie.
Yeah, plenty of quartz there.
That's gonna be gold. Could be a bit bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice little specie down a bit deeper, yeah.
Oh, it's out.
Still sounds alright though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a specie. Oh, yeah.
I could see it in my hand. Doesn't look like a specie, I think it's a nugget in this. There it is. Oh, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. That's probably just a smidgen bigger than mine.
Yeah, I reckon it's close to a gram.
Yeah.
So not a specie after all.
Good man. To give you a bit of an idea on the area that we're detecting today, there's been some people here and they've all left their holes open, so basically that's shown us exactly where they've picked up the gold from, and that's all I'm doing today is just working around those areas. And you just heard that other one before, it was pretty loud, so no one gets it all. Get off there. Every fly out here wants to be on YouTube. I've just got my next target here. It's another loud one, but yeah, I'll give you a bit of a listen to this one and see what you think. Yeah, so it's pretty loud, that one, but maybe just a bit of rubbish in that bush there, but we'll give it a dig and see what we can find. Yeah, shotgun pellet. We'll keep moving.
Mark and I are back out detecting today in the spot where we picked up one nugget each yesterday. So before we get out there, I'll show you another handy tip to carry the detector. I want to point out 3 features. The guide arm. I've got a bungee strap here with a handy hook. And I've got a hip stick here. The guide arm is a really handy feature because I can use my whole upper body to move the detector. Also, it really helps to lift up the weight of the detector when, for example, detecting a creek bank. The Minelab GBZ7000 actually comes with a guide arm, but there are aftermarket guide arms for the GPX range, for example. We're going to go over to the bungee strap here. The most important thing is, it doesn't matter if you attach it on the top or the bottom there, you just want your detector to be balanced. So you can see when I lift mine up like that, it's perfectly balanced, and I really like that I can just quickly lift up the detector, clip it in, and I'm ready to go. The hip stick comes in 2 parts, this blue part here and the ball part with the stick. It takes the weight off my shoulder and transfers it onto my hip. I prefer to have my setup as one piece, so I just put a cable tie around this piece here. So it just goes in there like that. And the top clip just easily attaches to either a clip on your backpack or your harness, or in my case I just put a cable tie around here and that just clips on there. And this loop here is for the hook on the bungee strap. So the guide arm, the bungee and the hip stick are a perfect combination if you want to go low and slow and have the coil even to the ground. So when I'm out detecting, I really want to make sure that everything's comfortable and that I'm able to walk around like this all day long. In the past, I never used to have a guide arm on my detectors. So I used my left arm here to carry my pick over the shoulder like that. But now that I've got my left arm busy with the guide arm, the pick here just goes into a pick holder, which is also attached to my belt here. So like you can see, my pick holder is nothing fancy. It's really just a piece of PVC pipe here with some grooves in there to go through the belt. This is a simple solution that's cheap and easy. Yeah, as usual, we've got a whole heap of links for the hip stick, for example, and the detector in the description below. Have a look what's down there. I'll start up this detector now and see if I can find some gold before this rain starts.
Okay, we're just back in an area where we found those specimens, and I've come across a target here, and originally it sounded pretty trashy, pretty loud, but I've dug down a little bit and the target's still in the hole, so fingers crossed it may be a piece of gold. I'll give you a listen to that one. Yeah, so a bit of a loud one, but it's still got that nice sound to it, so yeah, fingers crossed that's a piece of gold. Well, we'll keep digging. Still in there. Yeah, that's sounding pretty good, that target, so we'll keep digging and hopefully that's a nice piece of gold. It's out of the hole now and it's sounding pretty good. Fingers crossed it's a piece of gold. Okay, there it is, it's a nice piece of gold, but we've got visitors. Okay, it interrupted our train of thought there, but anyway, look at that, that is a nice piece of gold. A bit of a specimen really, well maybe a gram and a half there. So yeah, that's a nice start. That really is a nice piece, look at that. And we'll keep swinging in this area.
I just picked up something. Yeah, I'm not too sure about what it is because it sort of looks like gold on one side here. That corner there. It looks like gold, but the rest of it doesn't, so I'm really not too sure what I just got here. Oh, I've got a loop in my backpack. It just looks very strange because it's almost like it's been melted before. And it's very sharp on one side and really round on the other. It's actually a bit lighter than gold. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I just had a closer look around that spot where I got that funny piece, and I've got another one. Yeah, it looks funny. It looks like somebody tried to melt it down. Maybe that's an amalgam, I don't know. I'll have a closer look at the camp and see what Mark thinks too. That would be interesting. So yeah, I've got two of these funny pieces now. Yeah, I ended up going for a bit of a wander here. I jumped over the ridge. Plenty of test holes have been dug in this area, and yeah, it has been drilled too. So yeah, surprising that nobody has ever mined it. But I started to dig this one here and it sounds really, really good. We're coming into the calcrete rocks here. That's a good sign. It's out. I'll spread out the pile. That'll make it easier with pinpointing. It's a piece of gold. How good. So that means not only is the gold on the other side of the ridge, but also on the slope coming back down on the other side. How good. So this one here would be close to 0.5 gram. This one here is definitely a nugget. I'll put it in the tin. I'll fill in this hole and then I'll keep going.
Okay, that was a pretty good couple of days detecting that area there. It was pretty heavily worked there. There's been a few detectors over there recently, but yeah, we managed to pick up those 4 pieces of gold, and they were all pretty good target sounds. So yeah, there's got to be more gold there.
Oh yeah.
We should head back to that area and do a bit more.
We will.
Yeah, so we both managed the 2 pieces. So yeah, show us what you got there.
I got this one here the first day. That's the one we dug together.
Oh, nice.
I cleaned that up with a toothbrush and some soapy water. And I think we said it was 1 gram, but now that I look at it, I think it might be a little bit less.
Yeah.
Not quite sure, we'll find out.
I reckon 0.8.
0.8, okay, I'm going to say 0.75.
Oh. 0.95,
oh,
yeah, almost
nice.
1 gram. Yeah, that's a good little
on.
piece. Good little piece.
That's what I got on the second day here. A think I said half a gram, but now that I look at it, it could be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 0.85 on this one, 0.9 on this one.
Oh, I was going to go 0.9. I'll go 0.91. Ooh, over a gram.
Nice.
Over
Go
a gram.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two together, just over 2 grams.
Pretty
That's
good.
all right.
Pretty good there, I reckon.
Yes, definitely. Can't complain about that, that's for sure.
And what about these other gold nuggets you found?
Yeah, the other gold nuggets don't look like gold nuggets anymore when you compare the color to those ones with the real gold nugget. It's not gold.
Yeah, my opinion is it's just brass. I think it's just something, some parts or something that have been in a fire and it's just melted brass. That's my opinion.
I think we can agree on it that it's not gold, so
No, I don't
yeah,
think so.
unfortunately. Yeah, let's see what you got there.
Yeah, I got a couple of nice little pieces here. I've got this piece here, which is a nice little chunky piece. It's quite rough, and it's not a bad sized little piece. What do you reckon? I'll give you the first guess.
Oh, that's definitely bigger than either of mine, so I'm gonna say 1.7.
Oh, yeah, I might just go with maybe 1.2 on that one. Oh,
yeah, okay.
That's pretty good. But yeah, not a bad little piece, that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then I dug this piece here, which initially I thought it was a specie. Yeah, so it was covered with a bit of dirt and had a few little quartz rocks stuck in there as well. But yeah, have a look at that. I've cleaned it up and that has just come up spectacular. That is a nice shaped nugget, that one. I like that one.
That's got some character to it.
Yeah, it's a nice little piece, and yeah, a little bit of weight to it, but yeah, it's not, I wouldn't really call it a chunky piece, but yeah, definitely a nice shape to it. So yeah, I'm not real sure on this one. No, I'm going to have the first guess on this one. I reckon it's going to go maybe 2.1.
I'll have to feel it. I'm going to go 1.9.
Okay, let's whack it on there. Oh, 3.78.
We were out completely.
That's way heavier than it looks.
Good job.
That is a nice piece. So,
yeah.
Oh,
wow.
5 grams for a couple of days there. Yeah, can't believe I pulled that larger nugget out of that area. It was down a bit, probably not as loud as the other target, but yeah, it's still there. So yeah, I think we'd definitely go back to that area and give it a bit more of a go there for sure. Oh
yeah, definitely. So many people have been there and we're still picking up gold, and there will still be gold there once we leave, so
yep.
It's just a massive big area and it'll be productive for a few years to come, I reckon.
Yeah, until the next detectors come out and it'll be productive again, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah,
good one.
Yeah, good couple of days.
Yeah. We'll do it all again tomorrow.
Yeah, we certainly will.